Hi, my name's Michael, and today I want to talk a little about In the Miso Soup by Murakami. This is a Japanese book and it was translated by McCarthy. This is a very tiny book, and this tells the story of Kinjo, who's a nighttime tour guide, and he is hired by Frank, an American tourist, who pays him to tour him through the red light district of Tokyo for the next 3 days. And this is coinciding of a news story going on around the news and the papers, which focuses on a dead schoolgirl who had her arms and legs and head chopped off and found in a dumpster. Frank is a little strange, and Kinja's not sure how to take him, and he keeps shrugging off his own opinions of Frank, believing that it's cultural and Americans are a little weird. And this book does deal a lot with the culture clash between Americans and the Japanese. America seems a lot more reserved towards sex, but when it comes to it, Frank can be very crude and crass towards women, where Kinjo comes from Japan, obviously, and they seem to be a lot more open and free about sex, but they're also very respectful, and it's an interesting contrast between the two personalities. Although Frank is very weird and there's something disturbing, and the book really explores that kind of psychological look at the two people. What I really enjoyed about this book is it's a very small book. It's about 200 pages, and Murakami did this wonderful job of making it really simple and easy to read. You can really fly through the book, but on reflecting, you really get a sense of great depth within the story, and we have this whole look at the different cultures, but we also deal a lot with loneliness, which is a really interesting topic. One thing I love about a big city is that feeling of anonymity, and you could feel a little more free with being yourself without feeling like you're being judged all the time. I grew up in a very small town, and everyone seemed to know everything about everyone, and you always felt restricted and felt like you had to be someone you're not, or even explore who you really are without people gossiping about you. And I had a real hard time with that. I didn't really discover myself for a very long time, but that whole feeling of being one in a million is really interesting within the book, because some people really enjoy that, but there's that whole feeling of being alone and not making a connection. And with the whole sex industry, there's that idea of trying to make a connection with someone physically and try to fill that hole with sex, which plays out throughout this book really beautifully. Murakami did a wonderful job doing that. There's so much more to go into within the book, and there's so much depth within the book that I find really surprising. But I don't want to talk too much about it, because it's the type of book that I recommend you read and discover for yourself. But be warned, it's really graphic, a lot of depictions of sex and violence, which I enjoy, but a lot of people would have a hard time with. But I thought I'd do a video, because I was requested to do a video in the Miso Soup, but I know it's going to be a quick one, but that's just my thoughts on this book. Thank you for watching.